Should be back. Just put you on the action for Mike. It's not windy out here. I was hoping somebody would stand right in front of me, but they didn't. I didn't get the motion I wanted.
We'll go up there.
Just trying to catch a moment. What if we did this? Let's take a picture of all this trash. Just a trash streamer. Trash photography. Baby's on a leash. Alright dudes, here's some cinematic trash. Is this art? Yeah, maybe this is just an art. Tell me it's not an art. on the eye of the butt holder. Just realized how much of a creep I look with the camera down that low. Fucking that old dude is a boss. This would be pretty cool to get a shot with the screen changing behind me. Oh, I'm gonna be freaking tired tomorrow. It's a good thing I don't have to entertain the wife. Okay, what about... I have an idea. What about a camera selfie? Like a selfie of the camera itself. With a bunch of people walking by. Can I do it so I don't have this pole in the shot? I'm gonna punch the exposure up just a tad. Let's slow shutter down even more. The people around here aren't moving quite as quickly. We gotta wait for the light to change again so we get like a group of folks strolling past. The audio is okay now, right? Shit, I forgot to even ask. I assume it's working. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Try like 1.3 seconds here, see if that works. Might be a little bit too blurry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of happy I did that too. Wasn't my idea, but.
Jalan ke Sudan.
I also think it's cool because it's like reminding people who are in the Discord, like, oh, he's live. Like a constant reminder. Need people with more color walking by, you know what I'm saying? Get some like oranges and shit. The dude in pink right there. I was like, can you come over here and do some laps? Yeah, I do wonder if I open the aperture up a little bit, we'd get a little more blur. I'm gonna try one more. Yeah, I was out today. It wasn't too bad. This might be a little hot. Let me see here. Try F5. The ball is blurry, so there might be limits on that. Like, what I'm seeing with my eyes is blurry. It's like it's been like, just like touched too much or whatever. People like strolling by real slow here. Let me speed up the shutter just a tad. This pole is like so hideous looking. Want to like come down? Ball kisser. But yeah, it's like a weird height for me. Alright, let's keep moving. Can I get one of those fancy like one button tripods where you just like hold a thing and go shink and the whole thing unlocks? But that mic died. Do I have another mic for the motorbike? It's an interesting question. Thinking about maybe heading out of here, getting on Scooty. I'm just starting to feel like, am I tired? I'm kind of tired. And I kind of don't like my streams to go over 12 hours because I have to break them up. It's annoying. Like when I upload the VOD to YouTube. It's like not the end of the world. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it doesn't matter. What am I worried about? It's fine. No, it's fun to drive home when you're barely awake. I could go just stay with Katie tonight. She's probably already asleep though. She's staying in Shibuya. She's like not far from here actually. She's staying in a friend's apartment because that friend is not in Japan right now. And she is allowed to just like chill in the apartment. She's doing that because it gets her to it's a long story, but basically she's working a lot. And if she stays there, she has a shorter commute. So it gives her more time to do her second job, which she does remotely. And then also she's not distracted by me and shit. So, anyways. Are people nice? Yeah, people are fine here. What is going on up there? Got some sort of situation. Hold on. They're throwing somebody. Yeah, well, it's beneficial to our friend as well because then somebody's keeping an eye on his apartment and like she's getting the mail and shit. I mean, we used to live not far from here. Anyway, so she has to get up though, like pretty early in the morning. So, she's probably sleeping already. But yeah, like, so she's like keeping an eye out, she's like paying his bills and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like beneficial to him. Like, I mean, of course he's gonna, yeah, the Airbnb was near here, but it's technically in Shibuya. This little girl lady rolled her eyes at me. All right, let's see if I can just handhold this shit. I don't know why people ask me about that guy all the time, but no, I've never run into him. All right, let's see if I got that. It's not super sharp, but it's close. Gotta wait for another group of people. So I handheld that and it's like pretty slow, so I think the sign is in focus, but I'm not totally 100% sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab some water. And then start heading towards Scooty. Alright. I know the language. I know enough to get by. Enough to make an idiot of myself. Some dude on one of Katie's tours a couple days ago, like a tourist, was telling her how easy Japanese is, which was amusing. He's usually doing a similar thing to what I'm doing. They're Polish. Whoa, look at this. Something about the timing of this is weird. Yeah, it's usually not Americans that tell you that Japanese is easy. You usually get it from, she's really tall. Good Lord, she was like 6'4", bro. You usually get that from European people. I know I shouldn't be saying that because right now European people are in the chat. But that's usually who you hear it from. They're like, no, Japanese is super easy. Just learn it through the air. And it's like, because they feel like they've learned like, English because they had it exposed to them for their entire lives. You know what I mean? Like, no, not to discredit like the trouble or the difficulty of learning a second language. There's always a level of difficulty. But if it's like part of like the sides of your culture and like you're around it all the time, I think that's Zep. Who just walked past me live streaming on the real-time IRL, I wonder. I bet you. Yeah. Most of the time, people who have actually studied Japanese realize it's not just super easy. The people who think it is easy are generally like they've like learned katakana. They're like, it's easy. It's like, how hard could it be? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. The EU people, yeah. So there's the thing. It's a false sense of security, a false sense of understanding. Like a lot of these people have like learned multiple languages that are like in their world. However, it was that okay. Yeah, I've never seen him and actually seen him, but I just kind of had a guess based on his vibe. So like you'll get these people that will like they'll learn like a couple of languages. They'll learn English and maybe they'll have Spanish or French or like these other things. And I'm not discrediting that, but it's not the same thing as coming from a Western language and learning Japanese. It's not the same thing. And like they get this like false sense of like understanding that they're like, no, it's like all it wasn't that hard. But I have a friend who's Swedish and she speaks English at essentially native level, and she also speaks Greek and French and does she speak Spanish? I don't remember. So she speaks Japanese at a not native level, but a pretty high level. Like she speaks Japanese. I think she has N2, if I'm not mistaken. And like she is good at Japanese. And she was like, Japanese was harder than all the other languages combined by a significant margin. And like, I believe her because she's actually done the thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just like not in the same family of languages. It's not culturally the same. Like the kanji thing, like there's just so many different pieces, and people will get like this, like just this false sense of like, I know how to learn languages because they've learned some, and like, I'm not trying to discredit those people. Does anybody need a pyramid-shaped watermelon for $500? Like anybody? Before we leave? No takers. It's grown in Hokkaido. It says you can't eat it. Why not? Who the fuck would buy a watermelon? Is it not? What is it? Plastic? What am I looking at? Gojiro tamago. This watermelon is it a watermelon? What is this thing? Gojiro no tamago. Omoshiroi. Yeah, I really don't want to make sure people don't think I'm like being disparaging to people who have learned other languages. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the same thing. Like there are like cultural reasons and stuff that it makes it more difficult. There's a girl walking around with no pants on, like straight up. There's ass on the street. What the fuck are these bitches doing? She's completely pantsless, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Like she's wearing a skirt that like literally doesn't, like I can almost see the top of her ass crack. Is the front? And she has her pussy out? Is this bitch walking around with her pussy out? Are you joking? I think it is. It's two girls. No, the front hangs down a little bit. I'm serious. Like her, I mean, like I can't show you on stream, obviously. Like this is a TOS violation. This bitch is half naked, and it's not like I'm exaggerating here. Like I can seriously almost see. They're out of frame now. I can seriously almost see the top of her ass crack. What the fuck, bro? Like she's out there like sitting on things. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I'm all hyped up and aggressive now. Alright, let's go to Scooty, y'all. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad right now. I think the Smashing Pumpkins are playing this week. Let me think here. The thing is it's dark out. Yen's out, clams out. I don't know. It doesn't quite work. You need to get like a sword and like a shield and like an army of people and see if anybody reacts or they just let us slice them all in half. I'm just spitballing ideas here. Dude, that dude is still giving away free scriptures? He's been here since this morning, seriously. Fucking grinding today. Free Bible verses. And he doesn't have like a bunch of bags. Oh, he has a pretty big bag with him. Maybe he's been handing out hundreds of them. I don't know. I have water and Scooty. No, I think he's just like a normal Jesus guy. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't look like, he's not like just dressed in any specific way. He's got a flat cap on and like a white button-up shirt. I don't know. This looks like some guy. But he's been standing there all day with a sign and only written in kanji that says free scriptures. Yeah, when it comes to language stuff, Americans tend to think if you can speak like 3 words of Japanese, you're a wizard. That's just, if I had to stereotype an American's reaction, that would be it. Yeah, there's that as well. You do get some of that. I feel like my vision got worse today. All right, now we wait for traffic. Yeah, maybe I'm dehydrated. That wouldn't surprise me. Not enough liquid on the papers. Yeah, it's, you know, like, that's one thing about, like, when you're learning Japanese in Japan and you're going to, like, lessons, like, with random people from different countries, you'll be there with, like, Korean people, and they fly fucking through it, dude. Like, there's a lot of, like, cultural overlap and, like, my understanding grammatical overlap, and even some, like, vocabulary overlap between the languages. But yeah, like Korean people learn Japanese fucking rocket fast. Everybody else struggles with it. I've never met another nationality that's like, that seems to have an easy time with it. Like Chinese people have a fucking hard time with it, even with being preloaded with being able to basically read all the kanji. But like I've seen Vietnamese people struggle with it. I've seen Thai people struggle with it. And I mean, I've met Korean people that have had a hard time too, but I've met a lot of Korean people that'll like, yeah, it's just 0 to N1 in like under a year. Like real, like not some dickwad on Reddit that says he did it. And then like can't like actually communicate. I've met people that are like 0 to N1 from Korean, and they're like very high level speaking. And the only part that they will be like lackluster on is like their speaking level will be like miraculous, and then their reading level will be not super strong, but they have a lot more time focusing on like, and it kind of goes the other way for Chinese people. Like they don't have to, you know, Chinese people don't have to put a tremendous amount of time into kanji. They do still have to study some of it, but they struggle. Chinese people tend to struggle with, oh, you know what, there's one more thing I want to check out before we go. Chinese people tend to struggle with katakana in a way. I know it sounds ridiculous, but they do have a hard time with it. Like there's just a shit ton of vocabulary that is coming from other languages, and they're like, what the hell? What is this shit? They don't use a similar system in Chinese, like, to the same degree. So loan words from non-Japanese languages can slow Chinese people down, and also like the pronunciation of Japanese words with compound, like multi-kanji words. Oh, okay. Yeah, it shuts off every once in a while its own. Okay, it should be back on, I think. What? It just went on and off super fast on its own. There we go, 2 records published. I want to sit down and talk to somebody who has studied both Japanese and Korean and talk to them like for an hour. You know what I mean? And just to understand, like, I want to understand a little. I don't have any like need or desire to spend time learning Korean, but I would like to understand like fundamentally certain parts of it. Because like, I guess maybe you can answer this question. The basic question that I have is, if you strip kanji out of Japanese, it's way harder. So if I only had like hiragana, like it's when I read like a children's book and there's no kanji, I'm fucking lost. It's really, really difficult. So like, do you have that same problem where there's like a million words in Korean that use the same like Hangul? And it's like you just have to be able to know what's being said based, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like, in English, like there's a lot of like the same pronounced words or whatever, but often they're spelled different, like 444, right? There's not that many 4. Well, there is another 4. Like golfing 4, isn't that F-O-R-E? So like, the problem is in katakana, like, or in hiragana, everything is spelled the same, even though the meaning is different. So with no kanji, it's like, what does this mean? Like, what are all these words? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how does that function in Korean, I guess, is the question. Because like they did use Chinese script and strip it out like a long time ago. It's like, I guess some people like, who are new to learning Japanese are like, oh, they should just abandon kanji, it'd be so much easier, but no. No, please God. If that makes sense. I'm trying to think if I know anybody who speaks Korean. I do, but it's people I haven't seen in a long time. Is Caldi open? Go and get me some free coffee. I don't need coffee. It would keep me awake for the ride, though. It's not a big. I wonder why. That's the thing. That's what I guess I've heard people say that, and I don't know why. Is it just that they have a larger phonetic set? Yeah, you could. I mean, you could simply write have spaces and hiragana, but even when there's spaces there, like in children's books, I'm still like lost. Let's get some free coffee, y'all. How long does coffee spike you? Oh, hi, onegaishimasu. My TTS is going to shut off in a second. Yeah, you guys got to come in Caldi. Free coffee, y'all. Wow, look at all this spooky stuff. It's quite bitter. Yeah, to be honest with you, my favorite part about Japanese is the kanji. This is so interesting. I mean, it's a big pain in the ass, but it's interesting. Oh yeah, they know. I have a friend. I need to take a picture. I need to take a picture of this and send it to my friend. I show her this every time. And then recently I was hanging out with her and we needed to meet somewhere. And she was like, I'm in Caldi. He's like, all right. Yeah, Dragon Papa, congratulations on your gifted sub. The bad news about it is you were going to win the lottery, but your good luck got used up with a sub.
No.
The good news is you got a sub. I'm glad I'm not a woman. I wouldn't be very elegant. I see these women sometimes and they got really good posture and they're really like elegant. Like you can be a big scroofus and be a dude and like nobody really gives a shit. But if you like come bumbling in the room like that as a woman, everybody's gonna judge you. I would be a mess. Everybody would be judging me up and down. But I want some honey. This is male privilege, kids. Honey, liquid honey. White honey? What is white honey? What part of the bee is that out of? White raw honey. 1,700 yen. Hot dog, that's expensive. What country is it from? What is what sound? The music? Wait, seriously, is it an environmental thing or does it sound like a tech problem? I can reboot the camera if I need to, if it sounds like a tech problem. Lemon. Oh, I don't know, I just hear like there's like music playing. You guys got me really curious. If I go outside and it keeps it up, then let me know so I can turn off the thing. What's chat think? Should I? It's gone? Okay. Problem solved. I need some tea. I don't have very much tea at home. Throat tea. Is it made from throat or is it for your throat? Because like, this is raspberry leaf. It's made from raspberry leaf. This is lemon ginger. This is made from lemon ginger. Is throat tea made from throat or for throat? How do you make tea from bedtime? Ringo Kandi. Dude, candy bananas. Are you fucking joking? Are these good? These look good. Look at that monkey. You see that monkey? I trust that monkey. It's all cracked out, man. Okay. Yeah, the homonyms. That's the word I was trying to think of. That's what's like in Japanese. It's just like a disaster. Dude, look at this. They sell cat poop in Japan as a snack. It's actually really good. I got some Myanmar honey. It's terrible. Like same company that sells Myanmar honey and what was the other one I have from? Argentina. Argentina honey is pretty dope. Not too dark. Myanmar honey's a mess. It's like feels like you're just eating cancer. Not in a good way. Where is Pooh's honey from? Where do you get Pooh honey from? What country is this? Hungary. Okay, yeah. That seems like that could simplify the situation, but I still heard Korean is like not simple.
I would like at least like a couple hours of downtime before we.
So there's something with the environment. Okay. Audio is better now, right? Now that I'm away from that. Yeah. I've heard Korean is really difficult. Okay, thank you. All right, hold on. Let me click this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna listen to the VOD right now. Hey, there's Katie. She awake? It says Katie messaged me, but I don't see any messages. In the live stream chat? Okay, let's see here. I'm listening. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, that wasn't happening. Whoa, what the hell? Yo, like, that's not happening in the room. And I'm also not using a wireless mic right now. That's going in, that's somehow getting into the camera, like on the camera's, like the body camera mic. Like there's no wireless link right there. Thank you for the clip. That's really weird sounding. Some sort of anti-streamer bullshit. Sorry if it's windy up here. Look at this place. This is cool. This is kind of a vibe, isn't it? Like, can you hear the smooth? Let's see if I can find where the speaker is. It's playing like there's some sound. Sounds like it's skipping. That's breaking my vibes. Is it in time? Yeah, it is. What is this person taking a picture of? Okay, got a picture of a pig or something, man. Mike V, I was curious, how did you come across our streaming? Like did you come from just finding me on like the tech discords, or were you in our universe from a different direction? I don't know why I was wondering about that, but I was thinking about it at one point and I just forgot to ask. All right. Scooty. Gotta go down in that fucking dungeon. Oh, word, okay. No, regardless, thanks for hanging out, but I was just curious. Yeah, there are. I mean, I think most people have come in from our YouTube channel, like of the regulars, anyways. But there are some people that have just like come in from like the streaming stuff. It's not like a tremendous amount, but yeah. Yeah, different people like different types of content or whatever. It makes sense. God, it's still kind of hot out. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I dropped Scooty? That sucked. He's fine, like there's not even any marks on him or anything, but it was just like startling. Damn it, my finger's in front of the lens. Dirt. Thank you for the follow. A little bit soft still. Japanese film, not really that in touch, not as much as I wish I was. I like learn it and I don't hear it enough and then I forget it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to upload what I just uploaded, but we'll take it. I think that coffee is making me sick. Remember, every time I keep going like, we're going to Scooty. We're going to Scooty. We're going to Scooty. I'm just kind of hoping a bunch of people walk by again. Guy was cooking the biscuits, man. See how bad he's doing? Give it another minute. If it doesn't happen, I'm getting out of here. Whew. Yeah. I was hand holding it, and that's why I ended up getting the tripod out. I'm looking for a blur on the not subject. Here's that motorbike going by. Look at this. Yeah, it's just not enough foot traffic to like have like kind of the type of thing I was hoping to have. Still waiting for that FTP upload. Wow, it's going slow. Man, I should not have drank that coffee. It's a cooler vantage point here. It's no good with these cars sitting here. Is that picture still not uploaded? Killing me, Smalls. There we go, finally finished. Good Lord. Love the pip, live the pip. Pip the live. I follow you. Here's another one. This one I pulled the focus forward to the car, just because we were getting some cool stars. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I probably could have angled that a little bit differently. Yeah, the red door streak is cool. But the second one, looking at it now, I probably should have kind of leveled it a little bit differently. Whatever. Yeah, car light look cool. So this is. Yeah. I've seen people that have like the shatters like work on the street. I'm good. Like, I don't know what service you use for that, but it's not something I'm really worried about. Like, I don't have a huge community, but I mean, like, periodically there are like 70 people here. That'd be a lot of little dudes on the screen. I'm sure you could probably limit it, but. Oh. All right, to Scooty. Never had dinner. I'm trying to think. Is there another conveni? I think there's a conveni here. Yeah. I've kind of gotten to the point where I kind of like the layout. I don't really have too much I would change about it. Maybe a little here or there. but no like major changes. Oh yeah, I had Taco Bell. Shit. God, I'm stupid. Did I have lunch? Look, I'm hungry, motherfucker. Yeah, I definitely had dinner. Turns out I'm just a dumbass. I am gonna slide in here and get a snack. It is time for snacking now. Yeah, that's right. I did eat curry. I just would have failed a quiz on what I ate today. Yo, this lady. Oh my God, it's Nikusobara shits. This lady used to make my onigiris for me. We're definitely getting this. So say you should warm this up, or just raw dog it cold. Yeah, so this lady works at this place called Bongo. Yeah, it's the Bongo lady. This lady used to make my onigiris. This is a big one. All right, yeah. Let's do this shit. I think Katie said she already had one. I told her about it. And we'll kick back some water. Go with that.
Point カードをお持ちの方、レジ袋をご購入の商品のバーコードをガラス面にかざして登録してください。
Where's this thing go?
お支払い方法をお選びください。カードをタッチ、または差し込んでください。
Hey man, what's up?
ご利用ありがとうございました。
You guys are gonna have to tell Anthony that I'm eating this thing. What the fuck's that kid doing? Ew. That's not wet. It just looks wet. Alright guys, it's onigiri time.
The kid's birthday.
Yeah, it's low data here. Looks like it's functional. I'm not gonna stress. Looks like it's functional. Okay, so dude, yeah, Bongo lady, like Bongo, like the onigiri there is friggin' legit. like it's serious. Like who thought like there? You think there's a ceiling to like how good onigiri can be, and this like blasts through the ceiling. So anyway. And this is a egg yolk with niku soboro. So it's like kind of a sweet ground beef. And it's like soy sauce and meat and sugar. probably. Like more sugar than the other things, I think. I think the lean's a little heavy on it. And then egg yolk should be in this as well, which is like a topping you can get. So we used to live next to this place called Bongo, which is like who made these onigiris or who made the recipe. They didn't probably make these, made in a factory somewhere. And we used to be able to just like walk in there and sit down and eat, but then it got super busy, and now there's always like a line that's like hours long, so we stopped going there. We don't live over there anymore anyways, but it was a bummer when they got super popular for us. Good for them, but for us it sucked because it was like one of our favorite spots to just hit up. Anyway. But the Niku Soboro, this one, is one of my, oh god, it's so good. Yeah, it's actually pretty close to what it tastes like at the place. I've had a lot of these. Oh, weird. Yeah, man. I hang out there probably too much. So good. Yeah, it's good. The problem is it's not fresh. The rice is it's been refrigerated, so the texture of the rice is a little off. 30 minutes, dude, that's like hours sometimes. 30 minutes is a short line. But yeah, I mean, it used to be like, seriously, just walk in and sit down. It's been open for a long time. I don't know what made it pop off. Crunchy? You mean like the nori? No, not really. Media tech, I didn't understand what you said. Hold on, let me read it. I think it's common for streamers in Japan. Oh, just like a lot of people streaming here. Yeah. This onigiri is worth an hour. It's worth waiting. It's fucking good. Not this specific one, but I wouldn't wait an hour for this. I paid 300 yen, so I wouldn't wait an hour. No, I understood. No, it wasn't crunchy. Alright, now let's go to Scooty. See if they got a trash can up on there. She's like, to me, you are that bitch. I love you so much. So he's been drinking. Nah, dude, in areas like this, if there's no trash can like for you to use, you can ask the staff, and it's like obviously from them, they'll throw it away for you. In my experience anyways. So like when there's like in these populated areas in Tokyo, if you don't live in the Naka, you'd know this. But they just don't want, like, you know, a million people coming in there and dumping all their trash or whatever. It makes sense. Pepper Parlor. Dude, I don't blame them in this area for not having public bathrooms and stuff. I have no judgment. You know how horrible it would be in like fucking Shibuya, near Shibuya Crossing, with a public bathroom? Like, I wouldn't want to use that bathroom. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of uncivilized, like, drunk people. Yeah, toilets to be avoided, man. You go in clean, leave needing the test. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm good. And like, if there's no trash cans, you just ask them to throw it away, then no big deal. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know the magic. It weeds out the Yanaka people too. Alright, I think Scooty is below us at the moment. I think we're at Fukuras. I think. Those are construction cranes. Just do what some foreigners here do. Just pretend none of the people around you are human.
Oh, 18.
18.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
英語上手よ。I don't know if I was alive for that. Did you hear? I don't know if you could hear him. Like those ladies were asking him something. What the fuck? What are they doing? Yeah, that's all he said was 18. But he was like, Eigo wakana, eigo wakana, eigo wakana. And then he said 18. Because he figured out what floor those ladies wanted to go to. I don't know if you could hear the ladies though, but they were like, this is so ridiculous. I don't know if they meant about those guys. I don't know what they meant, but it was a little uncouth sounding. Anyway, so I go Joe's hit him because he said 18. Their accent to me didn't sound native English speaking, but I didn't really pay that much attention. Okay, I was. Got a pocket full of chickens. Ugh. Earlier when you guys were like, Mike is dead, I was a little worried. Like, do we need to call somebody? Like, do we call the police? Who died? Etc. is the joke. Okay. I do a little dance. Do a little dance. Take off the Bella box. Doot 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 doot. Where the hell did I put the other microphone? I seriously don't know. I didn't hear it. Splendid, I found it. See if we can juice this thing up enough that when we go home, it'll be juiced up enough. They charge pretty fast. God, it's hot down here. Didn't I say that a couple days ago? Or earlier when I was down here? Okay, what else is in your pockets? Oh, this was fun. I like this. This was like, I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was cheap. It was worth it. What's that game everybody's playing? Like Exit 8 or whatever? Alright, Normani. Hey man, thank you. Thanks for hanging out today. Take it easy. That game, like Exit 8, where it's like you gotta get out of Shibuya Station or whatever. Wait till I try to drive out of here. It's like the same thing. It's wild. When I had dinner and forgot. I'm gonna BRB you guys and see if I can use the toilet here. I don't know what time it closes. I think it closes at 10. So I'll just throw like a BRB thing on the screen. This guy. And I'll be back in a minute. I got to take an elevator though. It takes a couple minutes, but I'll be back. And this will give those mics a moment to charge. Don't go anywhere. I mean, you can go if you want. Whatever. Sorry it took so long. I mean, most of it's waiting for an elevator. Goes up to the 18th floor, so like both of them are at the 18th floor. I just gotta wait. Yeah, I just walked away. Scooty's open. It really wouldn't have mattered. Nobody would have fucked with anything. The Bella box is here. There's a camera. It's on with the screen on. Like, I don't know. It's Japan. Nobody gives a shit. There's probably cameras down here too. So people, I mean, more than this one. So people probably feel like I'm not touching nothing. Whatever. Okay. I think we are good. Car that just went by, the woman had her head like down, maybe in the guy's lap. Looks sketchy. Okay. Oh no. Fucking chat. Okay, let me turn on these mics and see if them have battery. I think we're in good shape. Oh, I have to pay the parking man. Found it. Wouldn't take my credit card. I don't know why. Just immediately rejected it. Surprised it said it takes cards in the first place, so whatever. So I've been parked here for 10 hours, 600 yen. It's not too bad for considering where I am. Yeah, it seems fine. I mean, what is that, like $4 or something? I'm like a block from Shibuya Crossing. That umbrella, yeah. Oh, I forgot to take the thing off. There's an aircon, and the security guard is sitting with it, like blowing directly at the back of his head. It's like miserably hot. Alright, stuff the Bella bag down here. Looks like we got enough juice to get us all the way home. God, we're already over 12 hours. Son of a fuck. And I'm going to stick you guys on the chest mount again. I think that's a cooler view. A little more human. I think that's under here. And it'll keep my bangers in check while we're rolling down the road. I'm going to switch the audio over, so the Bella box will be down for just a second while we do that. Just takes a second though. I'm gonna sleep hard tomorrow night. I'm gonna have to have a prince come over and wake me up with kisses, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I still have like probably an hour to drive home. TTS. Okay, can I get a holler back that we're in the mic? Tap tap. You're in the helmet.
Toilet brush salesman says text to speech enabled. Mike D_IRL says in the helmet.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're about an hour away. So we'll get that going and then press that button. That's the best thing about Samsung phones. That button. All right, now watch when I try to climb out of this building. It's nuts. It's completely bananas. I've done it like 5 times and I still don't really know how it works. Goodbye, umbrella. Yeah, it's crazy. I want to hit that guy's hog. Shibuya Fukuras. Yeah, and like, look at this map. It's bananas. Straight. I think. I don't know. This is nuts. And then like there's the Sakura side, and I don't think that you can go out there. I think that just loops around. So I think you have to go this way. It's almost like there's not actually a choice. It's like an illusion of choice. Yeah, and this is just more parking. It feels like you're in Disneyland, like in one of the rides that goes around like Pirates of the Caribbean or something. Like there's gonna be like some racist bears here soon. Bro, I am lost down here. Okay, and now I can go to the Sakura side, but I don't even know what that means. Shibuya Station, kind of, but then this way says to Ebisu. Okay, I want to go to the Shibuya Station side, so we're gonna go over here. I don't think it's possible to go out kind of where I came in. So I think it's, yeah, I'm going to end up out the same area that I've been out every time I've come down here, which is fine. I know where it is, but like the entrance and the exit are blocks away from each other. Yeah. Yeah, if there was like some bears like playing banjo and like feeling mildly racist right here, I would not be surprised. Like just like, here we go. Here's the exit. Yeah, it's the same place every time. I think there's only one way to go out unless you want to go towards Ebisu, which is not where I want to go. Anyway, we're out and we're underneath the bridge that I was on earlier with the like the vibey music. I'm going to go up to Shinjuku, and I'm going to go left from Shinjuku out of the city. It's just a nicer drive. This is where I was sitting taking pictures of this building earlier. Freedom. Oh, yeah. Dude, that song is so good. Freedom. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we're gonna go up through Shibuya Crossing. It'll take a little longer to get home, but it's just a nicer road. Yeah, and there's not that much traffic now, so it won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, I've been pumping some Rage lately, actually. I've been bopping to it. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a bit of a dork because I've got this bra on, and like, I don't know. I don't have breasts that necessitate a bra, but it makes the view look kind of nice. And my vision feels terrible today, like in the last few hours. Like I can't feel like, I mean, I'm fine driving, but like, I don't know, everything just feels kind of blurrier than it did this morning. Getting old is fucked up. Like I marked down on the calendar, this is the day my vision went to shit. It would kind of suck to be like a radio personality in like, it could be from the long stream. Might be. I slept pretty good last night. What time did I wake up? 7:30, I think. Anyway, it was like to be a radio personality. Like these people are doing they're hosting a radio show, and they're like, you can see them. You know what I mean? It's like earlier there were a bunch of people like sitting there holding up signs to show them things to read. That would just be a bummer to be like trying to do your job. People like trying to distract you. Some dudes were just waving, like some foreigners were there just like waving at them like, bro, I'm busy trying to talk. People are listening to me on some sort of FM radio shits. Like there's like 3 old people listening to me right now. Scooty's feeling a little clunky. You gotta check the oil. Yeah, they can see you. They react. Like they were waving at these girls. That would almost be creepier, wouldn't it? Like sometimes when Katie and I are filming, like we're trying to like say a bunch of shit, right? And like people will come up and like just like make goofy faces at us and stuff, like not trying to screw us up, but just like, oh, they're filming, I'm gonna make a goofy face and wave at them while they're doing it. And like we're pretty good at tuning it out, but it's kind of like I'm like, this is hard. I think what I'm doing right now is kind of difficult. Like unscripted discussion like that, it's like hard to pop it off the top like that. And it's not like I'm upset with the people. I know what they're doing. I get it, but and you kind of feel bad. It feels bad to ignore a person, like a human being who's trying to make a connection with you. It feels bad to just like pretend it's not happening. Maybe that's part of it too. Yeah. It just like makes me feel kind of like a jerk. I honk so infrequently on Scooty, I don't really know which hand it is to press the honk button. It's my left thumb, but I had to look to remember. The right thumb is the start button, but the honk button, it's like not wired in. So we're in Harajuku now. Aomori. What is it? Look, I am tired. Aoyama. It's over to my right. Takashidori is like to my left, and then if you go further over there is Yoyogi Park. Multisando, I guess is the word I was looking for actually, is over to the right. And we're headed north, sort of along the Yamanote line from Shibuya to Shinjuku. There's a really good Mexican restaurant, like family style Mexican restaurant. Not like some bullshit Taco Bell. Yeah, I love this drive. At nighttime, this is a great drive. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out with us. You can smell some yakitori. It wants me to take a left here. Kitasando. I'm just going to keep going north. We're going to go out through Shinjuku. I don't think it'll add that much time to do that. Yeah, maybe it will. Whatever. 5 minutes. Wow, that van's really cutting through there. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm just gonna go up and take the, not this left, but the next left. She came sliding down now the other way with a hot biscuit. What direction that ambulance is coming? It's always amazing me how slow they go. In America, they just like blast through the lights. They were bustling the red, man. Alright, we're now in Shinjuku, and we're going to be going, Golden Guy is over to my right a bit, and we're going to be going past Kabukicho. Kabukicho, like up here on the right, like the entrance to it. Like Shibuya Station is kind of over to my left. You see that motorbike right there? I'm sitting on the line, like the line where you're supposed to stop. Alright, so yeah, Kabukicho is, like, we're driving through it right now, basically. It's on the right-hand side, the entrance. Going underneath the Yamanote line. So Shibuya Station is just to the left. Omoide Yokocho Piss Alley is right there. Kind of looks different, like they've oh no, that's the entrance I'm used to seeing. I guess that's a new sign. The Nishiguchi sign, is that new? And you can see on the screen right now the data is dropping because the train is going by stuffed full of people, and all their phones are like on the same tower. So that both of my sims just tanked. They'll recover in a minute. Because the Bella box size. There you go. It's good, jumping back up a little bit. Slowly. And then another train will go by and it'll get tanked again. Yep, there's a train. It's really funny. Oh no, the popo. Nobody make eye contact, we'll be fine. I think I kind of go left here. Just some white people strolling across the road where the light's red. Hamburgers, I can't get through there. I don't think Scooty will fit. I don't think so. It's close, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Where is this thing going? It's going to Shinjuku. It's gonna take a left. I'm in exactly where I don't want to be. Hey, the ukulele dude. What's up, man? Ugh. I can smell the bus air. Busticles. I hope it goes well, man. It's gotta be a long wait. I mean, I imagine that just feels like an eternity. I have a hard enough time waiting for a video game to come out. Is it literally like next Sunday that they're doing it, or I guess I don't know. Do they do stuff like that on Sunday? Hey, there's a boob car in front of us. That's a good omen. Wow. Okay, got you. It's always some like really early time you have to be at the hospital too. I guess they have to do a bunch of tests and stuff before they do anything like that. Make sure you're the right dude and stuff. Wow, 5 hours, man. That part will go by quick. Yeah, for you, yeah, it'll be torture for your wife. I mean, Katie had like just like a not scary minor surgery, and that was stressful for me. God, I can't believe that was a weird moment. I wasn't allowed to be in the hospital. It's like I just had to wait for her to like become conscious and then be like, message me. And then I messaged her back, and she didn't message me again for like 12 hours because she fell asleep. I mean, I was pretty sure she was like, I'm okay. I was like, okay, cool. Like, how did it go? And then I didn't hear from her for 12 hours, and like I wasn't allowed to be in the hospital or nothing. COVID stuffs. that's good. She's got like some friends to go with her. Cool assistant with the pager. Guy's like itching to cut through traffic, but he couldn't because of the yellow line. I could just tell by the way his body posture was. Oh wow, that's really good service. Yeah, when Katie had her, like, again, minor comparatively surgery, we were really confident in the team that did this for her. Like, we felt really lucky that we found somebody that was as good as they were. Her doctors were all good, the surgeon was good, all the nurses and stuff were really good. So we were very happy with that situation. And what she went through was like relatively routine. It's not something like everybody has to deal with, but it's not like your tonsils or nothing, but like she had her thyroid, part of her thyroid removed, so. Yeah, they monitored Katie's for a really long time. I don't really remember what happened when they decided to do it. You know what I think it was? I think it was that she had time. Like, she was between jobs at the time, and she was like, look, we need to get this thing out. Like, they were like, it's going to have to come out someday. And it just turned into a thing where she was like, I'm available. Like, it didn't actually change, but... but yeah, Katie was just like, yo, I've got time right now, let's just do this thing. So they did the thing. And she's been fine since. Just take some medicine, like to make up for the hormone imbalance or whatever, but it's like really cheap, it's easy to get. It's not a big deal. Hasn't caused her any like weird side effects. This drive is dope at night. It's just cool looking. Yeah, man, I hope that everything is smooth, like super smooth. And like you're right, at least you didn't like fuck up your retirement, like as in like while you were working and you had to juggle work with that or something. It's a bummer that it messed up your Japan trip though. I need to clean my visor. It's really like fingerprinting or whatever. Every time I put it down, I'm like, man, it got harder to see. I don't think I've ever made this light before. It always stops me. Damn it. The Bella Box thing isn't updating. It's weird. The bitrate on the ingest on Stream Buddy, it's just stuck. This one's updating. Weird. It's a Corvette. You don't see those often. I think it's a Corvette. Wait, no, it's a Chevy? Chevy? Corvette? I don't know. No, what is that? I don't know what it was. There's a car. There's a car back there. Did y'all see that car? Camaro. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see them so infrequently. Like, I hardly ever see like an American muscle car here. Remember when Trump was all pissed off because Japan doesn't buy American cars? It's just like, why would they? They're expensive and huge and uncomfortable and shitty. Over-designed in the wrong places, under-designed in the other places. That'd be cool to like drive the concept cars, test them out. That'd just be fun. Especially if you didn't have to like pay to drive the new stuff. Sorry I was talking crap about American cars, man. I'm gonna sleep like 13 hours tonight. God, I gotta go home and take a shower, like just so I can go to sleep. Cause I'm not laying down in bed like with this funk on me. I was saying I was sweaty 10 hours ago. We're doing the Japanese stoplight simulator. Yeah, I don't, I had a Mazda, but that's, and I know that's not, I'm listening to TTS. Oh wow, that's great. That's a good deal. Did you work for one of the companies, or I think you told me where you worked, but you don't have to say if you don't want to. I had a Mazda, but it was like a Ford Ranger or whatever. It was like a B2300, 2100, something like that. So it was like a Ford, I think it was a Ford Ranger, but like just made by Mazda. Or branded Mazda. I guess that's, no, you know what? I had a Ford Mustang too, like a 1967, I think, Ford Mustang for a little bit. And I drove, my dad, long story, but oh wow, okay, cool. Yeah, and I had a Ford F-150, 250. It wasn't mine, it was my dad's, but he made me drive it. It was weird. He made me pay for not the mortgage, but the loan on it. My dad's a weird guy, and it was really expensive. It's like he bought it and couldn't use it for his job or for his company. So he's like, here, you have to drive it, and this is how much it costs a month. So I moved out. I was like, I'm not driving your car anymore. I think that's how that ended. No, I don't remember how that one ended. I don't remember. I think after, oh shit, no, I had another American car. I drove a Buick, a 1989 Buick Riata. And it was amazing. I love that thing. It was fucking amazing. But I got rid of it because I couldn't move band equipment around in it. It's like too small. It's like a 2-seater sports car, and I was like trying to move a drum set around. Like it didn't work. So I ended up selling it, and that's when I bought the little Mazda truck, which I also loved. My first car was a my first car was a 91 Nissan Stanza, and that was a great car too. Had that car in the air a couple times. think it's my entire car history. A Saturn, wow, they stopped making those a long time ago, didn't they? Oh, that's cool. So do you drive a GM now, just like based on the fact that you get that discount? That guy's going fast. And he just hit the stoplight anyway. Oh no, he cruised through one of them. Yeah, the Buick Riata though, it had touch. It was 1989, but it had like this a CRT TV in the dash, and it was like a touchscreen to control like the radio and like the car stuff. Like you could get like the mileage, and like I think it showed like oil pressure and things like that. And it was like the radio and the aircon and everything was controlled from a touchscreen from a car from 1989, but it was a CRT. And one of the problems I ended up having with it is the CRT, something with it was dying. So it would like, you couldn't see it very well. Like it would like blip in and out or something. And I kind of remembered where the buttons were for like the important functions, like the volume and stuff, because that's really all I used on the thing. I think I had a tape deck adapter for the radio. And it's like a CD player. I think that's how I did that, or an MP3. I don't remember if I had an MP3 player or not. I don't remember what I had. But anyway, yeah. So I could control the, the volume, but I couldn't use anything else. I couldn't figure out where the buttons were. But the screen had like a film kind of over the front of it, and like these little, you could see these little pinpointed dots like on the screen, like however that touchscreen technology worked back in 1989. But the car itself was cool. It had pop-up headlights. Headlights up, headlights down. It kind of looked like a little spaceship. I think I paid like $3,000 for it or something. It was in, I mean, aside from the little screen having problems, the car ran, like it was in really good condition. It didn't have very many miles on it, if I recall. Hey man, I'm just cruising home from Shibuya back out westward towards Tachikawa. Let's see, what did we do today? We used the pics command to see all the pictures I took today, and that would be the best way to understand what we got up to. But we went to Shibuya and there was like a big festival. Here, I'll push the pics button if I can do it. There it is. So those are all the pictures I took today. And for anybody that's like in the Discord or whatever, all those pictures get pushed to the Discord in real time as well. Like they show up on screen for stream, and then they go to Discord and go up to a web page and blah blah blah. But the Discord thing is kind of a new thing I built. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I've been streaming now for 13 hours, so got about half an hour or so before I get to the end point. And we'll find somebody to raid. Not sure, when I end this late, I'm never sure like exactly who's going to be up. I might end up sending you guys to somebody in Europe or something. I feel like if I send you to somebody in Japan, they might be ending their stream like soon. It's always a bummer to be like, I'm getting ready to end my stream, and bang, big raid. Like, not big raid, any raid. Like, you feel like you're abandoning some new people. I did actually have some caffeine recently. I might be regretting that, but we'll see how it goes when I lay down and try to sleep. I think I might be tired enough, it'll be alright. But yeah, it's like, what, after 10 o'clock now? At 10:06. And I got up at 7:30, so that's not too bad. I've just been live for a really long time. But yeah, there's a big festival in Shibuya today. It was kind of cool to check that out. Took a picture of some girl holding an iguana. I love when you get here, the temperature drops so much, it feels great. Yeah, ukulele, that sounds like a good way to distract do some distractions. Oh yeah, for a raid. Yeah, I mean, it'll still be half an hour. I'm not necessarily going to remember that, so if you're still here when I go to raid, I'm willing to raid whoever, but you'd have to remind me. Maybe you can type it out, just one line, like only the name on the line, like when it comes to it, not now. I won't be able to scroll back to it. It'll make it easy for me to copy it and then just do the raid. You know what? I think the raid function broke in StreamBuddy or something. Yeah, we were still over 30 today. I was still pretty warm. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. I mean, I'll find somebody, but I have to see who is live. I mean, sometimes I've like have certain people that I'm like, oh yeah, I really need to raid this person back because they've raided me or whatever. Oh, is that the Camaro again? Oh, the sound it's making is nuts. Rawr. Rawr. Like a tiger. Listen to that kitty purr. And this left-hand drive. I mean, obviously. I'm assuming it's gonna probably accelerate really fast here. Oh no, he's not driving like a jerk. That's nice. As I accelerate faster than everybody else. Yeah, my brain, we were talking about this on our Discord recently. Like, my brain is so screwed up with, like, what units it uses. Temperatures, I, like, understand. I said this on the Discord already. Sorry if you've already read this or somebody else has read this, but whatever. In my head, like, temperatures are Celsius now. Except for, like, I know what, like, 32 Fahrenheit and 100 is. Like, I understand that, but everything in the middle is kind of a blur. I think, like, in the 60s or whatever is, like, kind of comfortable. 70s is, like, comfortable depending on where you're from. Distances, kilometers make more sense to me. But feet make more sense to me than meters. Kind of. Or centimeters, I guess. Centimeters are difficult. I think I know, like, inches better than that. I don't know. It's just a disaster inside of my head now. My brain still, like, wants to function in imperial and certain things. But, like, I know what a mile is, kind of, but I know what a kilometer is better, like, by the way it feels. Like if I'm walking or something. A gallon is still makes more sense to me than a liter. Because a gallon of milk, like, I know what that feels like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really, like, 2 liters of soda, I guess. Like, it kind of makes sense, I guess, sort of. Why is soda in liters with milk in gallons? What's going on? I never thought about this. I'm sure other people have, but what's the deal with that? If it comes out of a cow, you measure it in gallons? But if it comes out of a slurm worm, it's measured in liters? What? Yeah, I mean, like, my brain defaults to kilometers now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still kind of understand I understand miles, like, I get it. But, when my brain goes to think about these things, it's like, yeah, kilometers. Galactic Surfer, what part of the world are you from? Like, what country? I assume you're from the States, based on the context of the comment. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, you North Carolina. You did just say that. We have a friend who lives here that's from North Carolina. I didn't understand TTS. Your time in Lejeune. What does that mean? I think it said Lejeune. Wait, hold on. My time of Lejeune. I don't know that. What is that? I'm assuming it's in North Carolina. Okay, it's Marine Camp, got it. Dude, we can get some drive-through rat soup. Ooh, okay, I see. Wow. I'll keep my opinions to myself about the fact that there could have been contaminated water feeding troops for 30 years. My God. And they have like burn pits and stuff. Man. Yeah, they hold my tongue. Regardless, I hope that everything pans out fine for you, man. Yeah, my dad got out of the Navy with just some like PTSD. So I guess considering he was in Vietnam for a bit, could have been worse. Not that that's a great situation to have on you, but I see. And like, how do you go about proving that? Oh, nice. Yeah, now that the weather's better, man, you got no excuses. Can you get to the mountains and like get over to the mountain range in North Carolina? Like, how far away are you from like getting up into that kind of stuff? Because that would be fun to go right around in, get up into the hills, take a weekend trip, go up into the mountains in Virginia. I'm not sure what the mountain range is like down there in North Carolina. Has it? Thinking about like Shenandoah and stuff. Is it still like decent riding if you go over there in North Carolina side? Because some of the riding in North Carolina, I guess, could be a little boring if you're out like kind of towards the coast. Pretty flat, right? Yeah, at least you're not on the hook for the surgeries like totally on your own. That'd be terrifying. Completely ruin your retirement. You're in the foothills? Oh, word, cool. What kind of motorcycle do you have? You're probably going to say something and I'm not going to know what it is, but you can say. I might ask you to describe what that means, depending on what you say. Yeah, man, I try to get out on Scooty at least once a week. It's fun. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Roughly. Like, I have an image of a thing in my head. You got a Suzuki too. This is a Suzuki. A 650. Cool. Cool. The Wii drum. They used to make a 650 Bergman. I wonder if it used the same engine. What the shit's this guy doing? What in the hell? What's this guy doing in the middle of the road? You see the shit? He's like taking pictures of the ground with an iPad? What the hell? That's not usual. It's like 10:30 at night. Yeah, I'm not sure what engine was in the Bergman 650. I don't know enough about it. But it's been discontinued for quite a while. I think they still made them in 2009 though. I love Scooty, but they didn't seem like they sold a ton of Bergmans. Maybe they did better in Europe. You don't even see them that often here. Like you see other maxi scooters way more often. I'm gonna go home and have my third banana of the day. Ooh, I need to make a video live on YouTube. Okay, so they were different. Oh, the 650 Bergman was only 638. I mean, this is like a 400, but it's I think maybe it's 398 instead of 399. I think there's something weird about it. Yeah, we'll see if I'm awake long enough to make a video live. It takes longer than I wish it did to make a video live on YouTube. Like, social media, a bunch of stuff, and remember all these steps and stuff. Yeah, maybe. These drums are pretty high up, like the seat is pretty high off the ground, right? This is actually fairly low. Like the weight distribution on this is super low to the ground, which makes it very easy to drive. Can you Google what the seat height on 2022 Suzuki Bergman is? Or the most recent model? It doesn't really matter. Anytime after 2017, they've been the same body. Just so I have like a comparison. I sat on some adventure bikes, and the problem I had was the distance from the seat to the pegs was too close for my like monstrously long legs. So even though like the clearance from the ground was really high up, which was fine, it just was no bueno for my legs. Like I would have just been like curled up in a ball all the time. And then also like Katie getting on and off one of those higher bikes is just kind of more difficult. It's pretty easy for her to get on and off this. Okay, I see. Yeah. Shoop doop a doop. Here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness? Men. You know who it is. I think I missed a turn. Not like it really matters. Don't run over the cyclist. Migi hoko desu. We're settled for now. We moved enough. But yeah, I mean, we bought a house, you know. So we are not going anywhere by our, like, if we move, something went wrong, you know what I mean? This road is unstable. It's all bouncing around, knocking my fillings out, shivering me timbers. Yeah, the bit rate is still stuck. Yeah, it's weirdly bumpy. Hey, there's a choo-choo. That's the Nambu line. Runs to, I think it goes all the way to Yokohama. Like between, I think Tachikawa is Shuten, one end. Maybe is Yokohama? Is Shuten at the other end? I think. Oh, does it just go to Kawasaki? Maybe it transfers onto the Yokohama Sen or something like that. We don't take it very often. I'm tired. Yeah, maybe. The drive down to Yokohama is kind of actually okay, so you have some pretty fast, like, highway-esque roads that don't have tolls. So usually when we go down there, I just drive. Not that I'm, like, down in Yokohama very often. Maybe we'll go down there next weekend. You need to find, like, more stuff in Yokohama. Try some new neighborhoods, like, instead of just like the normal Chinatown, whatever stuff. Chinatown and like that beach area. Those are fine, but there's got to be other areas to poke around in. I've got walking some poodles, late night poodles. I feel like these Matsuri signs or lanterns have been up for like months. I don't actually like onsens. I don't like getting sweat. I don't like being on really, really hot water. So I don't go very often. Katie goes, I don't know, a few times a year with friends. Or if we're at a hotel that has one, she'll hit one. But like I'll go down, I'll take a shower, and I'll just be like done with it. There's also like I have tattoos, and sometimes they're not cool with that. So, but even if they are, like I don't know, I mean, you just take another shower afterwards, you know? And like sometimes the water feels good, like it has minerals and stuff. Like I get it, but I just don't like getting out of water and yeah, exactly, and just like sweating. Like I feel like it takes my body a really long time to be like, hey, you don't need to sweat anymore. I understand why people enjoy it. It's not like I don't get it, but I'm trying to think the last time I was in actual onsen water. The last time I can remember was when I was hitchhiking. A dude picked me up and was like, let's go to the onsen. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go get naked with this stranger. Fuck it. So we went to the onsen together. And that was up in Hokkaido. So I don't know, that would have been what, probably 8 years ago. I don't think I've been in an onsen since then. Maybe I got in one at some point, like briefly, and I just don't remember. Oh, maybe I kind of remember using one briefly in. I don't know where were we, Gunma maybe? I don't remember where we were. I don't know if that answers your question. Alright kids, it's going to be time to end the stream now. I'll pull over here and find somebody to raid. Yeah. I don't like massages either. I don't like people touching me. I can deal with Katie touching me, but I don't really ask Katie for massages either. Unless like something hurts. You know what I mean? Alright guys, let's see if we can find somebody doing something interesting to raid out to. Twitch. Where's the Twitch button? Yeah, I think I've had a massage once in my life. Oh my god, Girl Hero is out. We're raiding Girl Hero because she raided me earlier. It's really funny. Alright guys, yeah, Girl Hero is a streamer from Texas. And she raided me like a long time, like 12 hours ago or something. So, just throw you guys back to Girl Hero. Is there anybody here that came in with a Girl Hero raid and is still here? That's the question. Yeah, stream tennis. All right, guys. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm gonna go home and maybe put a video online. So if you follow us on YouTube, you can use a YouTube command to see that if you want. But it's the same username. There'll be a new brand spanking new video coming. And if there's not, it's because I fell asleep. Thank you for the YouTube command. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Get out there on that bike. Have a safe ride.